Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Casey.
And I'm Anthony.
And you're watching Disney Channel.
You're watching Dos Colosos.
So we're watching episode 5 of The Witcher, and this one is called Bottled Appetite. So last episode was a lot of wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff for all of those Doctor Who fans out there. So we saw Geralt interacting with Queen Calanthe and the court kind of in the past, from where Cirilla is. And
we saw Cirilla's mom.
We saw
and
Cirilla's
her
mom.
porcupine dad.
And her porcupine dad. And then we saw Yennefer in a totally different part of the world, I'm assuming, doing her thing.
She was running a task for her king, who just so happened to be transporting her queen and their child.
Yeah.
And then it is pretty much left off with that the king was hired an assassin to kill his queen for not producing him a male heir. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where we left off. She left. We found that out after the fact in the comments about that. We thought that she just disappeared by like the other sorcerer, whoever the assassin was. But I guess I didn't actually hear the queen call her a bitch.
And
then
she
just like ditched.
But I didn't
she's like, screw you, I'm out.
I heard her say that, but I guess I didn't
fuck this shit,
realize that happened. I know, because I think like she looked kind of like shocked at the end, so maybe that's why I was like, is she confused? Mm-hmm. So yeah, regardless. So we're left at that. Yeah. So we learned a lot of information. We learned that Cirilla's mother has her gift as well.
Which we don't know what that gift necessarily is.
Yeah, so we're excited to find out what that is, why she has that scream thing.
And tornadoes, the power to form a tornado.
A tornado. And then, we want to see Geralt finally meet Cirilla since they are each other's destiny.
So another thing that was slightly confusing to us last episode was the law of surprise. Mm-hmm. We weren't quite sure if that meant that Geralt had to marry Cirilla. It was kind of cleared up in the comments that it was something that it was more like to be a protector of her, almost like a father figure. Yeah. That we kind of read about.
We understand what the surprise meant. That it was, whoever was promising it, it's whatever they came home to and didn't know that they had, which could be anything.
Which is kind of weird.
Ranging
That's a
from
weird concept.
Anything. Yeah. Kind of a foreign concept to us. But we're understanding it. I think the reason that we were so confused was because they stated that they said like newborn pup or something else or like crop, or something, and then the only physical example we saw was them falling in love. So that's kind of where we kind of got that confusion because that's the only like physical example that we saw. Mm-hmm. But it does make sense now, and I understand. And we weren't insinuating that Geralt be with a child.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So don't think
I didn't know she was a child either. Though.
I thought she was a little bit older.
I don't know. I saw somewhere in the comments saying that she was 12, but I thought she was like at least like 18.
I assumed she was like older, like 18-ish.
But also with those times too, not to go back to reference Game of Thrones or anything like that, but there was a scene, well not a scene in Game of Thrones, but spoiler alert for who hasn't seen Game of Thrones, where Tyrion married Sansa, and Sansa was only like 14. So I mean, not to say that like, okay, nowadays how that would be perceived, but in the olden time, that was something that was more common.
Yeah. So there's that. Anyway, so we're cleared up on Law of Surprise. Thank you all.
Yeah. Thank you for all your help.
So that just was like a foreign concept to us, and that's really what that was about. Anyway, so now that we got that cleared up, we are excited to see more about it, and
I'm excited to see more. Okay, not that I'm excited to see. The thing that I want, the biggest answer to the question that I have is, what is Ciri? Like, what is she? Like,
what's her power?
What is her power? The tree doesn't know. We don't know. Nobody seems. I mean, obviously,
I feel
some
like
people
she's
know.
like elf a little.
I don't think she's elf. I don't think they're gonna make her and Yennefer elf. Like, I feel like she's something different. And obviously, Yennefer hasn't displayed the screaming powers either, so I don't think that's something that would be her.
Yeah. Also,
she also mentioned that the grandmother had that. Not the grandmother. The mother. So her great grandmother had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cirilla's great grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, going back to the last episode, there was a part where Mousak was talking to Geralt about this whole destiny idea. And he had said that, if you turn your back on destiny, there's going to be like chaos, or the world's going to, go to shit, basically.
But he's an agent of chaos.
So, like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, he walked away from, I guess the baby wasn't born yet, but like, obviously he wasn't there in Cirilla's life because we kind of saw her life at the palace. So I'm wondering if because he like walked away from Destiny, and then that's another thing I'm a little bit confused about of the law of surprise is like since the child was the surprise. I don't know why anytime I say surprise, I just want to be like shy surprise. You know, like the.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like the actual like something Shia LaBeouf. Anyway, y'all know.
Even
they
Stevens
know.
is what I know Shia LaBeouf.
No, this like Shia surprise. Okay. Anyway, not Shia surprise, but. So does that mean that he has to? Do they get the child like if that's their surprise? And I guess that means that they're like in ownership of the child. I don't know, but does that mean that they get that like before they're an adult, the child, or like as they're a child? Or do they still stay with the parents? I'm a little bit confused on that part. Regardless, did he not fulfill the destiny by like going back to Cirilla and like being there for her?
Well,
like
things have gotten so screwed up. If he did,
because
if he did stay there, if he did take her, like as his child.
Well, I'm saying like because I'm saying the reasoning that all this crazy stuff is happening is I'm wondering is because he like abandoned his destiny and didn't go back for her, or like was like whatever and just like left,
Possibly. That's another answer to a question that we have.
So I'm curious if that's what all that craziness was and like the attack and the grandmother dying and all this stuff. So I'm wondering if he caused a little bit of ripple in destiny.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully we find the answers out to that this season. I hope that it doesn't like bleed into next season. So hopefully we get the answers to these questions and a lot of other little ones that we may have forgotten to mention now. There are a whole bunch of questions that we do have. I'm trying to keep them limited. We're trying to keep them limited, so hopefully we get the answers to some of them. Those are our more major ones.
And we're trying not to get spoiled in the comments.
So if we don't respond to some of your comments that have some of the details about them, it's because we don't want to get spoiled.
Skipped over them real quick. But we're going to go back and read them all.
We will. We promise you. Speaking of that, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure to do so. Also hit that bell so you stay notified for all of our future Witcher videos. There's only going to be 3 left after this one. We're so close to the finale.
I feel like we have so much left to learn, though.
Yeah. Hopefully we do find out in this episode as well as the 3 additional episodes. But who knows? I feel like there's going to be some of these questions that bleed over into the next season, which I also saw in the comments 2021.
I know.
I know. That's just Netflix. That's like one of the best things and worst things about Netflix is that they release them all. You can binge watch, but then also you have to wait a full year, which is kind of a little annoying sometimes. But it is what it is. But let's check out this episode and see if we get to some of these answers. Hopefully we do.
Quoth the raven nevermore.
Is that Bran? I'm just kidding.
Stop referencing Game of Thrones.
We've seen those comments.
Oh, Eastred.
Is this Eastred? Is that skin? Something in the eyes makes it look like him, but...
Watch us be totally wrong.
Okay.
I've had eyes on you for a while.
Featherman!
We are very flattered.
What you are.
Maybe this
different
isn't
to other
Eastred.
Dopplers. Perhaps another eye or ear to round out your artful composition.
Oh, so he's getting body
We
parts?
planned on wearing this one for a while.
Me?
I don't really know what that means.
I'm assuming he's getting like body parts in exchange for work for Nilfgaard.
He said wearing this one. He's wearing someone's skin, I feel like. Is it a mouse sack?
I think it is. There's frickin' Fragilla.
He's pregnant. I'm just kidding.
I've found his purpose.
Featherman! You don't have your feather. How are we gonna recognize you?
I have a bad feeling about this. Why do I get the feeling they're gonna kill him and he's gonna wear his skin.
You could be right.
Run.
What?
Run?
I feel like they're gonna hunt him now.
I saved my son.
He doesn't have any powers. That's a creature. That's a whole ass creature.
He's mimicking his skin.
My gosh! He's a shapeshifter. Geralt needs to kill this thing.
He's gonna think that it's him.
Oh my god, I bet he's gonna go to Cirilla. No, 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 no. No!
Doing. You don't know what she is.
She will end up where she belongs.
like really hung up on that statement. She'll end up where she belongs.
I don't know where she belongs.
You
She's
remember
Nilfgaardian?
Nilfgaard wanted to marry her mother. What if they know what she is and they want that power?
You're to bring me the girl alive.
They want her alive, yeah. It's like, it's not me, it's Patricia.
Lovely, the life we've chosen. Not being bound by the rules of the Brotherhood.
Living off the grid with no resources.
Not in the Brotherhood anymore.
It's a dream come true.
Find a whole new career to fund what you so desperately want.
What does she want?
What's her new career? She's like a completely different person now. Like, not physically.
Obviously, the physical part is obvious, but yeah.
Our issue, my issue is of a mechanical nature.
I have just
Is she acting like a doctor?
take effect quickly and will endure until your lady utters a hand-picked magic word.
Kumquat?
Kumquat?
Is that their safe word? No, I'm just kidding.
Can't get it up.
Okay.
To put it that way.
Yeah.
Because it said passion wasn't the problem, it was mechanical. Oh!
Oh shit!
Ah! I thought those were fruits. Help us, Siri. You're our only hope.
It's funny they're just having this conversation.
Oh,
right
she was
past
just there?
Yeah, not that she understands what they're saying. Maybe.
You must make the choice. You can stay, or you can continue on your search.
Search.
The Sword of Destiny has two edges. Like a
So it
double-edged
can go.
sword.
It can go either way.
Yeah.
Geralt. Hello. What's it been? Months? Years?
What the hell? What's with all these time jumps?
I heard you were in town. Are you following me, you scamp? Yeah, sure. Let's just give it another decade.
Decade?
Geralt, you're
Not fishing. I can't sleep. I'm looking for a gin.
for a gin, like a genie, has got something to do with what the druid Mousak said to you in Sintra. Being unable to escape the child that belongs to you, etc., etc.
No.
So it belongs to him.
How's my singing?
It's like ordering a pie and finding it has no filling.
He's so pissed off.
You
Words hurt.
need a nap. Decorous of you if I'm completely
Genie in a bottle?
Wow,
I'm a
what is
genie in
that?
a bottle.
The gin.
Do you mind if I
Oh!
Ask you.
take back that bit about my fillingless pie? Take it back, and then you can have your ginny gin gin.
Let go.
No, let go, you horses! Ah!
Aw, shit.
Oh, if he gets the wishes, does it? Is it
I
like?
don't know. Uh-oh.
It turns into a musical. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Just want some damn peace! Well, here's your piece!
Oh my gosh. Oh, he cut himself.
Sheridan, the elf healer. Over there.
Is it the elf healer? His throat. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
You'll have to take him to another town.
There isn't a mage here.
Okay,
What if he
finds
sees
the
Jennifer?
Oh my gosh.
Freya himself has made the catch and has imprisoned the mage in his house.
That wasn't so fucking hard, was it?
It's gonna be Yennefer.
Ingvifril is fine, I'm sure.
He's dead now.
Okay.
Fringilla's thrived in the post that should have been yours. Rightful heir returned to Nilfgaard and she's helped him restore peace.
Why are you
Rightful
here?
heir.
You want a cure and it's making you sloppy.
Cure for what?
Why? Why do you want a baby?
The continent is vast. The great Tisea wants my help. You're afraid I'll be everything you could never be.
Oh my god.
Without you.
She's
Which
so
is the
confident.
rub.
I love it now.
You only want
What more do you want?
everything.
Okay.
Oh.
A little power hungry.
A little bit arrogant.
Okay, so my new theory, or not my theory, but what I want her and Geralt to get together and raise Cirilla.
Adopt her.
Yeah. Hell, they gotta come together at some point. You never know what could happen.
Yeah.
He's like about to die. Oh shit! Oh my god.
I know he's just like,
Oh, is it gonna be Yennefer?
I hope so.
Whoa. That's the guy who took her, right?
Welcome
Yes, it is.
to my home.
I wonder if she's controlling him.
Understand if you want me to get it.
What the hell's going on?
No.
What the hell is going on?
Hey! Yennefer!
Where?
She's in the back. She's wearing that dress.
Look at his face.
Why are they just like having an orgy in front of her?
Oh my gosh.
Ew! What the hell?
Oh my gosh.
Why is
Stay.
Yennefer, you're a little freaky.
Brought you apple juice.
And quite a bit more.
Oh my gosh.
They already have so much chemistry.
Famous white wolf.
I'll indulge your curiosity all night long.
Oh.
It won't take all night,
Oh.
but I'm sure
He was attacked by a djinn.
a djinn.
That was the top of the bottle.
Yeah. I think she recognizes it.
Why did she just like watch an orgy?
Ragamuffin.
Were they all like in a spell? They're like, what the hell? Why did she do that to them? Look, they're all so confused. She like enchanted them. That's probably why she said you're immune to him.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's checking him out. Oh, it's
Oh.
a scar. Oh, is she getting undressed? Oh my gosh.
Turn around.
Oh! He smirked? I'm like all giddy over this. Why? She's bold, I guess.
Tell me.
She's come a long way with her confidence.
Judging by your wrists and your wits, your childhood was very happy.
When she slit her wrists.
Nicely. What was your ailment before? Clubbed foot.
Oh my god, they have so much chemistry.
Fortunately for you, I've determined your company and conversation payment enough.
Oh. She likes him. Obviously.
Oh, he's pissed off for some reason.
What's the matter?
He just like passed out. His new clothes. He looks like in the Matrix. The thing.
Isn't that what's... Yeah, I saw the candles and stuff.
You want the djinn, but the M4 is broken. The djinn's already long gone.
She wants the djinn. She wants the wish, maybe?
Maybe. Oh, she wants to be able to bear a child.
That scent.
Scent.
Lilac and...
Gooseberries.
Renfrey. I just like fangirled. Why do I like them together?
You love a good old-fashioned trap.
Oh.
Good old-fashioned nap.
Nap? He's tired.
Oh, did she like give him like a spell? Yeah, he's gonna sleep.
Or like a potion or something maybe. I don't know.
Natural melatonin. Oh yeah.
How do you get back there?
He's imprisoned. Is he in chains? Damn it, Yennefer!
Yennefer! You got some trust issues and some childhood trauma.
What did she make him do?
You attacked a pawnbroker in his shop, kicking him in the delicate places.
She enchanted him.
You also dragged the apothecary into the street, pulled down his pants, and thrashed his ass with a belt.
She used him.
I still want them together though.
The sentence will be passed by the very council members you attacked. It is sure to be death.
Oh.
They're not gonna kill him.
Suppose that's one way of getting some rest. You're in love with her.
He senses the elf in her.
I think perhaps you may understand me.
Oh, he might be too.
Whoa.
She's trying to make her ovaries and uterus.
Oh, where am I?
He's gonna wake up to something weird.
Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of penis.
Keep all your Make it.
I want you to burst, you son of a whore.
What?
Oh my gosh. Was it his wish?
What was that? Who did that? Did he do that?
You're the one with the wishes.
Oh shit! He had the wishes. Wait,
He had her cuts.
but he got that cut from the jar. But if it was his wish, did those other 2 wishes even count that he made?
Oh, Geralt.
He's-
I might live to see another day. We need to go. What, you know this woman? Of course you know this woman.
She wants to become more powerful. But she'll die.
Well, let's pray for her. On our way out of
His
town.
moral compass is pointing him.
Because he has emotions. He feels for her
He loves her in a short period of time.
in the day.
You have to go in there.
She reminded him of Renfrey.
Oh, no, do not.
She saved your life, yes, Kier. I can't let her die.
Oh,
He likes
because
her.
that must... Remember, a life was saved, but the debt must be paid.
True transformation is painful!
Release the Jinn! I'll give you my last wish! Never get him back! Tell me what you want!
I want everything!
Oh. She's obviously unhappy with her life and her circumstances right now.
You need a backup. Yeah,
I
move
would-
the hell out the way.
You can have anything you want. You could choose not to be a witcher. What do you desire? Immortality? Riches?
Speak over her.
3 scars now. Whoa.
The 3rd wish.
Oh. It left.
Pull the Latin. I wish that you were free.
I guess he wished his wish, but we don't know what he said. I want to see what he said. I wonder if he wished for her to be fertile.
I feel either that or he wished that you could be free. I know it's kind of cheesy, but
Why did Geralt go in there? Doesn't make any sense. Want to save a mad fucking wish.
Because
Why?
destiny, that's why.
Because-
They have a thing.
I know his wish.
When did you last feel happy when you felt trapped?
Oh, yes!
Oh, wow. Oh,
Okay.
oh wow, okay, they went,
Oh!
okay.
Things escalated
0
pretty
to
quickly.
100 real fast. Oh. Okay, well they just went right on into that then.
I'm here for it, though. Like, I want them together is what I mean.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
He's gonna get pissed.
He's like all
He's so
sad.
sad.
You think she died?
So that everyone remembers
She's
who
gonna.
we were, what we did. Everything we said.
Oh my god! He's even more sad now.
He's crying!
You always said I had the most wonderful singing voice.
No, he didn't.
He thought he died. Oh, don't just
They're
stand
both
there.
staring. Oh my gosh.
My plan worked.
There was no plan. Geralt.
He fell asleep. He's so tired.
Mouse
Oh
sack.
shit!
I mean, not
It's
mouse.
fake
yeah.
sack. Freaking Featherman! Like,
Yeah.
if you're Eastman, I'm gonna be pissed.
She's gonna go back with him.
Of course. Of course. I hope she's smarter than
I don't
this.
think she is. He has all the memories, though.
This is Mousesack. He's known me since I was born.
I've come to take you to your rightful place.
Rightful place.
It was her grandmother's dying wish that she should go to Geralt of Rivia. I know where to find him.
She's been promised to him through the Low of Surprise.
Looks like the loss of prize is like everyone adheres to that.
Yeah, I guess it's just like a common knowledge thing.
Yeah.
Mousesack is all I have left of home.
He's gonna take you to Nilfgaard.
He's the other edge of my destiny.
No.
And you can come with us.
Are you sure about leaving?
No, don't take him.
He's gonna get killed if he goes. Hope he doesn't go with her. Stay there. At least you'll be safe.
She's gonna go with him.
Ah, you're scoring shit
Oh, you
up.
mean him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rat boy.
Damn it, rat boy. Don't have that smirk, you freaking asshole. I don't want to say the F word.
Okay, so that was episode 5. It was
Yes.
probably my favorite episode of the season.
I
Up
would
to this
agree.
point, I feel like we understand a lot more. We know these characters. We know kind of, I don't want to say we know what's going on, but we have a better idea of what's going on. We finally got 2 of the main protagonists, at least what we think are the 2 main protagonists, meet. In Yennefer and Geralt.
I feel like we're understanding the way this world works a little better and the way the storytelling is, which is helping a lot. And I have some notes.
She's been taking notes periodically throughout the show.
So, let's start from the very beginning. So, Mousak has lost his power and they killed him.
Yeah.
And
we
then
think that it might be Eastern. We might be
we
completely
don't know,
wrong.
but it kind of like something.
He had something in his face that
Yeah.
just looked like
and
him.
his mannerisms just like reminded
To
me
me,
of
it was
him.
the eyes and the smile.
So, I don't know. We could be completely wrong, but that'd be crazy if
But
he
we
was.
both thought that same thing, too.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so that's a possibility. Is it Eastern? Also, please don't spoil anything in the comments.
Yeah.
We want to find out for ourselves. Just
Yeah.
tag your
Tag your
spoilers,
spoilers.
please. It's like a lot harder to avoid comments than you realize just because of the way the YouTube studio is. So just tag your spoilers if you can. Okay, where else? So Featherman was talking about how Cirilla needs to come back to where she came from. And then when Shapeshifter Fake Sack came in, he was like, we're gonna take you back to where you came from. So I'm like, why does Nilfgaard like have a claim to Cirilla right now? What the heck?
I have a theory that it's about whatever she is, her power, because they were trying to, I guess, appeal to the
Wed
mother's
the
hand. They were
mother.
trying to wed the mother, yes. And
then
they
they
just
all
laughed
laughed
them
him
off.
off.
So I have a feeling it has to do with that.
Or
but,
revenge. I mean,
Well,
I
I
don't
think
know.
they already took their revenge. They sacked the kingdom.
But like where she belongs, like that specific wording where she belongs. What's up with that?
Maybe
We'll
she's an ancestor of both them and Nilfgaard, but they just like
don't know.
disassociate Nilfgaard now, possibly?
Maybe. Okay. Yennefer is not in the Brotherhood anymore after she left her kingdom and her court, duties.
And her former king is dead now, and they have a new king.
Yeah, because it's been like 1 billion years. We don't actually know what timeline this was taking place in. Obviously, it can't be that much because Yaxkir?
Yaxkir? Who's Yaxkir? The singer?
The singer.
Okay.
Yaxkir?
I can never remember his name.
I cannot say his name. I'm
But
sorry.
he said, what's it been, months?
No, but
years?
it obviously can't
Yeah.
have been like 30 years again because he's, a
He
human.
also, like, when he said that, like, okay, you're having some insomnia or you're dealing with, you
Well,
can't
he
sleep, he
said-
said, like, oh, is it because you ran away from your destiny? I don't think he'd run up on him and remember that so vividly, like, when if it's been, like, decades or a
Well, I
decade or
think he
something.
was
So, but
saying
he
that-
mentioned decade
But
at
I
some
think
point.
he was saying that, like, jokingly because he was like, has it been months, years, decade, another
Yeah.
decade?
There's definitely been some time this past, but
Yeah,
we're
but
not
I don't
very
know if it's
sure
like
how long.
a ton of time because he still looked young too. Yaxkir.
Yeah.
I'm
a
sorry.
couple
Y'all
years
know
could
who I'm
pass and
talking
you don't
about.
know who it is.
Okay, so I think it was funny that she like enchanted the mayor basically,
Yeah.
like as he walked
And-
in like all naked.
like, pretty much had an orgy happening in front of her.
Yeah,
I'm not quite
I'm
sure
like,
what
she,
the
like,
deal is with
enchanted
that.
all those people. Like why?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just random.
That was interesting.
Anyway, backpedaling a little bit. So, I think it's interesting that they were talking about the rightful heir is back in Nilfgaard, and I'm assuming they're referring to Featherman, or it could be this character we haven't even met yet. Like, who are they talking about?
I don't think Featherman is the person. I think Featherman is the person that's assigned
Working for?
to get Ciri back to Nilfgaard.
No,
but I don't
they
think he's
said
the person.
they said there's the rightful heir is back in Nilfgaard, so I'm wondering who they're talking about.
I don't think it's Featherman though.
Maybe it's someone else that we haven't seen yet. And then so obviously Yennefer wants to have a child, and she was drawing like her ovaries and uterus area.
Try to use the genie's wish.
And I don't know, whenever Geralt like was doing the thing with the djinn,
We don't know his wish.
but he like glanced down at her
Yeah.
like uterus drawing thing, and I'm like, did he just wish for her to have a baby?
There's two
and then
possibilities.
they did it?
Well, no, but I think he's sterile though, so it'd be
Okay,
different though. So
But
he
what
would
if
have
he
to.
wished for both of them?
But that's 2 wishes. How many cuts did he? I think he only had 2 cuts.
He had 2, and then
he
he
got
had
the third one. Okay, so
I don't know, but
I
like,
think
the way he looked at it.
yeah, he definitely made a connection, but I'm not sure if that's what he wished for. There's, I think, 2 possibilities. One of them, obviously, the one that I guess we would kind of want is that she's fertile now. The other one is that he wished. What's it called again?
The djinn to go away.
He wished the djinn to be free. I
Yeah.
feel like. that's kind of going into like almost that Aladdin type of wish, like
Yeah.
I wish you free. But I think those are really the only two possibilities of anything he could have wished for. Obviously, they had a little romantic time after that, but like I said, I think he's sterile.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they could produce a child, but he might have wished for her to have one.
Also, fake sack. Ugh, I'm annoyed with that whole scenario. He's probably gonna bring Cirilla back to Nilfgaard. Who knows what's gonna happen? The elf boy is probably gonna die.
He's probably gonna die. I have a
And
feeling.
I'm pissed about it. I'm just like, I don't know why. Whenever shows do that, where they like fake somebody, like, you know, take on like a skin of somebody else, it pisses me off so much. Like any show that does it, I don't know. I just feel so betrayed for the person that's being betrayed, and it like hurts me inside. I don't like in movies and stories and things like that where they use that. You know, I mean, I like it, but I don't like I like it in the terms of storytelling, but I don't like it in the terms that it upsets me physically. But you know, they use that kind of to advance the story, make it more interesting and juicy. But I'm still mad about it. I don't want Cirilla to be deceived like that, especially
She already has been,
by,
unfortunately.
yeah. It's just it's annoying. It's by someone she thought she could trust, who gave his dying wish, or who Queen Calanthe's dying wish to him was to protect her, and he's dead now, and now it's a fake.
Yeah.
Anyway, but this episode was really, really good. I feel like this was my favorite episode.
Yeah. I feel like we've gotten so much information now, and
Yeah.
we're starting to see the protagonists come together. And that is what's getting
And their
so
personalities, I feel like, are coming
exciting. Yes.
out
Oh
more.
my God, the chemistry
Yeah.
between Yennefer and
And
Geralt
Geralt.
was freaking amazing.
And I think Yennefer reminded him of Renfrey, because the lilac and gooseberry thing, like the scent. I don't know. I feel like, because he doesn't do that with, like, I mean, I don't know. He had that one prostitute, but we don't like see a lot of love interest with him other than like Renfrey.
Yeah.
And then now Yennefer, and obviously he's been alive for a long time, and you know Yennefer's been alive.
But he
for
made
a long
it a point of
time.
emphasis to go save her. Like he
Yeah.
very easily could have walked away and just washed his hands of it all. But he
Yeah.
was like, I don't think the fact. I mean, I know he's friends with him.
Yeah.
But like, I don't feel like that was the main reason why he went back for Yennefer. Like he definitely had a feeling for her. Like he has feelings for her, even though it was a very brief encounter that led to that. But I don't know what it is. They just have such great chemistry, and I just want them to be together and raise Ciri as their own. Like that's what I want.
Maybe it was destiny is why
That's
he
their
went
destiny.
back.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
I'm shipping them. I'm shipping them now. They better be together going forward.
Yeah.
I want them to be together going forward.
All right. Well, don't forget to tag your spoilers, please.
Yeah.
And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and click the little notification bell.
Hey, if you want to leave your opinion on the comment, we're going to be doing 2 series coming up. One of them is actually going to be Better Call Saul Season 4, and we're actually going to do Chernobyl. Chernobyl, yeah, we wanted to watch it last year when it was airing, but it was actually airing around the time that we were actually getting married last year, so we were kind of preoccupied in planning that wedding.
So we haven't seen it yet.
So we haven't seen it. We don't know. I mean, we know what it's about, technically,
yeah.
But
You know,
we heard that it's so
Chernobyl,
good. We saw the Golden Globes last week, and they did obviously won a lot of awards. So let us know what you want to see first, because what we're going to do is both of those series leading up into Better Call Saul Season 5, and then obviously The Walking Dead. They both premiere on the same day, so we're super excited about that. But yeah, let us know what you want to see next in the comments, and like what Casey said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.